As we cross 50, our bodies undergo a quiet biological shift. It's not a sudden decline, but rather a change in the rules of how we process energy and maintain strength. Every time you eat, your cells must make a decision. Do they use those nutrients to rebuild muscle, or do they store them as fat? Past 50, the signals that tell our muscles to absorb nutrients begin to fade. This isn't because you're doing anything wrong. It is a natural biological state known as anabolic resistance. Today, we're unpacking the real science of how to work with your body's changing biology, not against it. For decades, standard nutritional advice suggested that 20 grams of protein per meal was enough to sustain muscle. While that holds true in our 20s, research shows our muscle tissue becomes less sensitive to protein as we age. According to a clinical review, older muscles require a louder signal to trigger growth. It's not about eating less, it's about eating smarter. Instead of 20 grams, adults over 50 often need 35 to 40 grams of high-quality protein per meal to maximize muscle protein synthesis. The secret lies in an essential amino acid called leucine. Think of leucine as the key that unlocks the cellular muscle-building pathway. It's known as mTOR. As we age, we simply need a larger portion of protein to get enough leucine to turn that switch on. This means prioritizing whole food sources like salmon, lean meats, and eggs, ensuring you hit that leucine threshold every single time. Spreading your protein evenly across 3 main meals rather than saving it all for dinner ensures your muscles are nourished and stimulated. This consistent stimulation throughout the day is what prevents muscle wasting and promotes long-term independence. But protein is only half of the equation. To truly sensitize your muscles to the food you eat, you must create a physical demand. And the single most effective way to do that is progressive resistance training. It's the ultimate longevity lever. A landmark study in Frontiers in Physiology confirms that resistance exercise completely restores our muscles' ability to rebuild. It literally opens the doors to your cells, allowing glucose and amino acids to rush in and start the repair process. Furthermore, a 30-year follow-up study found that just 90 to 120 minutes of resistance training per week is associated with a 13% lower risk of mortality. That's a significant reduction in all-cause mortality and cardiovascular risks. It's not about exhausting yourself, it's about consistency. 2 to 3 times a week paired with restorative rest. Because when we sleep, our bodies do the heavy lifting of cellular repair. Chronic sleep loss and high stress release a hormone called cortisol. And elevated cortisol is the enemy of muscle. It actively opposes your muscle-building efforts. Clinical data shows sleep deprivation can even reduce muscle protein synthesis temporarily. It also impairs insulin sensitivity. Prioritizing 7 to 8 hours of deep quality sleep is not just general advice, it is a biological investment. It resets your hormones, ensuring you wake up with a metabolic environment primed for energy and growth, not storage. Getting older does not mean settling for decline. Your body remains incredibly responsive, highly adaptable, and fully capable. By focusing on smart protein intake, consistent strength training, and deep rest, you are taking control of your biological future. You have the blueprint. Now it's time to build. If you found this evidence-based guide helpful, join our growing community of longevity-focused adults. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for weekly science-backed strategies, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook for daily tips. Let's build strength together. Live strong, stay active, age well. The information in this video is for educational purposes only. Always consult a professional.